Chris in Antarctica, here to investigate and shoot and read files and find sister. Not necessarily in that order, but, you know, eventually all of those things will get done. That's a file right there. He doesn't need to read it. We already read it. Alright, we have paperweight. Even if we know the solution to that one particular puzzle, we still do need the paperweight to put into the computer. Alright. Let's search a frozen base. Chris doesn't have to go into that room either. You never have to go into that room. Alright, so let's see. We have, yeah, paperweight. Right, we do need to get... We need to get the wheel. He will need wheel. Was that a zombie? Whoa, the dead walk. You're not supposed to do that. That's illegal.
Here?
Well, he did say he would be coming here. We can't really be surprised about this. Turn that power on. Whoa. So far, we've only gotten one additional Wesker scene, the one with Claire. As we get to the end of the game, there's going to be a fair amount more of Wesker. Like, his new thing is mostly in the climax. Sir, can you get up, please? I'm sorry, I cannot shoot you when you're on the floor. I guess maybe it was a little bit unusual in Code Veronica when Wesker just vanishes after getting smacked by Alexia. So we have a bit more closure on what goes on with him When he realizes that Alexia is just... she's not gonna give him the virus. He went up to her, nicely asked for the T. Veronica virus, stuck his hand out, please and thank you, and then she hit him in the face. He was embarrassed, he was angry, he felt ashamed, so he just left. That's what happened. That's canon. We will see that in this game. This big tube really doesn't play any part in anything, does it? It's like a big anthill. I mean, I guess Alexia can control it. But it just kind of falls apart in the ending after we blow up Alexia. All right, so it was what? I think it was AA, crown, and heart, and spade. Yeah, there we go. It appears I should put something in there. It appears I put something in there. It appears that Alfred is in there. And Chris's first reaction upon seeing this dead body, of not a zombie, a dead body of a real human being, look at that neat ring. I'm gonna steal it. I mean, he doesn't need it. And off we go. Alright, let's get us some wings. And things. You know, these are not real dragonfly wings, so legally the Ashfords have to spell it with a Z. Well, a Y and a Z. W-Y-N-G-Z. As they are not real wings. Let's go get a knife. And it's Claire.
Claire.
You smell terrible. What have these clothes been through?
Chris!
Oh, Chris, you stink.
So much.
I know, we both do.
But we have to get out of here.
Not yet. We have to find Steve.
Who's Steve?
He's a boy who escaped from that island with me. But then a monster attacked us and we got separated.
So that means Steve is still somewhere in this base?
I'm sure of it.
Oh, down I go.
What's wrong?
I think
I think I'm poisoned. Give me serum.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
This mansion is full of terrible monsters. Ouch. Alright, well, I don't really need to go get the fire extinguisher because, you know, we have this. So it's fine. Oh, there's water here too. Fortunately, Chris is so disgusted by it, he's gonna drain it. Doesn't want to look at it anymore. Much better. Take that crane key. Now, if you didn't kill it, you could climb up the ladder and then go back down this elevator, and it would jump through the window. The broken window. So, you know, it could be like a tense scene if you don't have the proper weapon for it. But we do. But we do. And we now also have the crane key. Time to get humped by a giant spider. Oh, actually, before we get humped. We can't see through the ice. I mean, we can see a little bit there. I don't see the giant spider walking around. Wait, I slightly see some movement. It's extremely slight. So there's a little bit of translucency. But you could see it much clearer in the Dreamcast version.
Who could have done this?
It me!
Alexia.
That is how I dispose of insignificant bugs, said the spider to the fly. How do you wish to die?
Do you mean I have a choice here? I guess that's nice of you to give me a choice. Oh wait, you're not giving me a choice. I'm just supposed to die by spider humping. Well, that's definitely not how I saw myself going. Not how old Chris Redfield predicted it. Alright, we can leave, but might as well try this. I mean, I guess it's gonna have to get on the ground if we're gonna do that. It is. It's on the ground. There we go. We can't examine it or anything. I'm pretty sure I remember... I guess it... Not with the rocket launcher, but if you kill it with a regular weapon, I'm pretty sure tiny little spiders come running out of it. Like, they could hurt you a little bit. Not much, but... And you could step on them. I seem to remember that. So let's see. We got 3 wings, we got 2 gems. We need to get the serum, that's right, that's right. Right, so we do need to take this elevator. Watch out! Serum coming through. Almost forgot about the serum for our sister because Chris has his mind on Steve. Who is this Steve fellow? Where is he? Forgetting all about Claire, who's poisoned and needs serum. I mean, I can understand that. I can understand having your mind on Steve.
Claire, I'll take care of you now. Feeling better?
Thanks to you. Just like a big brother, huh? You're always looking out for your little sister.
You two totally don't act like siblings.
Alexia? There really is an Alexia?
I feel there's something more going on there, if you know what I mean.
Almost time, you genetically inferior siblings.
You two aren't even talking about bringing glory back to your family name.
She might know where Steve is.
Let's go. Chris!
Owie! Owie, owie, owie!
Just go. I'll be fine.
But Chris!
You've got to save Steve. Go!
Steve does need a lot of saving, it's true. Alright, let's heal up. And, you know, let's take a couple of first aid sprays with us. So when Steve was screaming no, is that the point where Alexia is, I don't know, injecting him with T. Veronica? Or however it was that she infected him with it? I guess we don't actually know. Right, and the most threatening thing in the game, this thing. Can you kill him through those bars? No, doesn't seem like he's a real enemy. All right, time to witness the tragedy of Steve. In HD.
Steve?
Oh, Claire.
Oh, it's too heavy. Steve, can you just slip out? I think there's enough space. I really don't think it's holding you up, Steve.
Can't do it. Who did this to you?
That crazy woman told me she was gonna perform the same experiment on me that she did on her own father. She's completely insane.
What's wrong?
Claire! Can't breathe! Claire! Help me!
Turning green, Claire! Oh, biomass multiplying! Growing all kinds of spikes here, Claire. Oh, but look at the gains. Look at the gains, Claire. Look at the look, my biceps are getting blasted right now. Look, you gotta look at the bright side of these things. My hair still looks fantastic.
No, wait!
Oh yeah. Check it out. Check out the bod. I mean, I know it's a little unusual, but that just lends a character, you know? You know, I distinctly remember the first time I ever played Code Veronica, that I somehow got out of there without getting hit once. I have no idea how. I never did it again. It must have been just pure luck, without knowing anything that I was doing. No idea how, but I vividly remember not getting hit. Steve took her right in the chest.
Oh, Steve.
Oh, that's funny. I'm turning back into a human as I'm dying. I wonder if I could have done that just by concentrating real hard. Oh, Steve, your wound is so gross. I want to touch it. Don't touch that, Claire, please. That's weird, Claire.
You're warm.
Steve, you've got to hang in there, okay? My brother's come to save us. We're getting out of here.
You're...
Oh, so I was wrong about that before.
Just promise. I'm sorry, I cannot.
What? What are you saying?
I'm saying I'm dying, Claire.
Glad that I met you.
Claire, be honest with me. Did you think I was hotter as a monster man?
You.
I won't be mad if you say yes.
Claire.
Steve? Steve?
Steve?
Meanwhile...
At last, I found you, Alexia. Come with me.
Alright, you ready for the real shit?
You're responsible for the creation of the T. Veronica virus. And now the only existing sample is in your body. I want it. Now!
You want it? You are not worthy of its power!
And this is to go even further beyond. Oh shit, landing on his feet.
You're coming with me.
Oh man, the wall running. Superman punch. Wesker's gotta look good.
Chris! Wesker. Go! Chris, since you're one of my best men, I'll let you handle this.
And Chris handled it. Right, so they had to make Wesker look a lot cooler in this scene. No, we cannot examine Alexia. He can't just get hit and then just splat on the ground. This is our big recurring villain now. He's got to look good. It's like pro wrestling. You can't, if he's gonna be the big villain, you can't just have him do the job to the villain who's only gonna be in this game. Like, she's dying at the end of this game. Just bad. It's like it's bad business if you're gonna put the main villain over of this game over if she's not appearing in a future game. So you got to think about, you got to build for future shows. I mean, considering how often they change their mind about the plot line of Resident Evil, I have no idea what they intended to do with Wesker at this point in time. Like, the answer was eventually he made a cameo in 4, and then he was the big villain in 5, but... I mean, who knows what they even intended to do with him at this point. But yes, I did like Wesker getting splatted in the original game better. It was pretty funny. And runs very much counter to how cool he's presented as usually. No, the Code Veronica file is on that chair instead of on the console. I wonder if they thought it was too hard to see on the computer. Because when I was doing the playthrough of the Dreamcast version, I almost missed it. I looked around a little bit because I was pretty sure the file was in this room. But it's much easier to see on the chair.
Claire? Is that you, Claire?
Chris?
No!
No!
Door won't open.
I love how he says no there.
Hey, is Steve with you?
I mean, the VA for Chris here has some pretty good line deliveries.
Steve, he...
Oh, did he turn into a monster man, Claire? I'm sorry. We've all been there.
Listen.
We all have to deal with that one day.
We have to get out of here immediately. Can you unlock it from the inside?
No, I can't. Chris, there should be a self-destruct system somewhere. If you activate it, all the electronic locks might be deactivated.
I love self-destruct systems. It's always good. Gimme. Gimme. Right, so now the dramatic music starts playing. We don't have everything we need, though. It's just kind of funny that you can get the music to start playing now and then realize, oh, wait, I'm missing the dragonfly body, so I can't make the key. I guess we're gonna have to go back and look around while the big dramatic endgame music is playing. We have to very dramatically turn off the electricity so we can take the gems from the tiger head without the tiger head turning. Might as well pick up a health, you know, just in case. Alright. Blue gem is ours. Red gem is ours. Nope. That's right. This gets repopulated. Kind of forgot about that. Oh, that's right. This is locked form the other side. That's true. Take the plate. And back we go. And plate goes in. And then bed crush you. And a lot of the architecture in the Ashford bases are built around there being twins. I mean, neither Alfred or Alexia had kids. Like, all this twin-based architecture is going to go to waste when there's no future Ashford generations. Well, I guess it does all get blown up anyway. Still, Alexander went all in on the idea of theming everything around there being twins. Alright, hero music. Forgot about the heroic music. Now, of course, we saw Wesker being very cool, but there still is one additional scene left for good old Albert after we defeat Alexia. You might remember that the ending of Original Code Veronica was we beat Alexia, the place is exploding, Claire is at the jet, Chris just barely makes it to the jet in time. And that's how it went originally. In this one, Chris is gonna have to make a bit of a detour. Oh, not enough. There's not enough characters. We cannot put in Wesker sucks. Chris is very disappointed about that. Resident Evil really does need to bring back fake desktops. It would make me happy.
Will detonate in 5 minutes. All doors are now unlocked.
You made it!
Of course. Come on, let's get out of here.
I didn't realize becoming the superior being would be so gross. It's so slimy and everything's like vomiting, or did I just get vomited up or defecated? I can't even tell the difference anymore.
Got it.
I didn't quite think it would be quite this disgusting, honestly.
1, 2, 3!
Initiating energy injection. Warning. The safety valve will not be released until charging is complete.
I'll keep her busy. Just go for the emergency elevator!
Chris, but...
I can take care of this! Just go!
You have to make it. Don't die on me.
Like Steve did. Oh yeah, that feels weird. Oh yeah, what do I got back there now? Wings? Do I have wings? Oh, look at these. Oh, I don't even have hands anymore. It's been quite a day, I'll tell you that. Alright, now I have to figure out how to use my new body. It's kinda... Well... You didn't even give me a chance. Look, I just got this. You think I know how to use any of this? Maybe if I wiggle these real fast. Okay, yeah, I'm pulling myself out. Okay, yeah, actually, that feels a lot better. That feels a lot better. I don't think I can hit her with this. No, because it doesn't aim up. So I do have to go for the linear launcher. So I got her with the linear launcher pretty fast last time, and the thing I was about to explain is that when you shoot her, it seems like she dodges at that point. So you don't really want to aim at her, you want to aim right next to her. But which direction is she going to dodge? I can't really predict that. There we go. And now fade to black, because we got something else to do.
Move.
Claire! No!
Chris not even bothering shooting the zombies. Just shoulder blocking them, juking around them.
Chris!
Well done, Chris. It turns out that Alexia's work wasn't much of anything. So now, the only thing left is revenge.
Let her go, Wesker! You don't want her.
Fine.
Claire!
Today's a good day. I came for Alexia, but killing you is even better.
Sorry to disappoint you, but Alexia is gone.
That's no longer a concern to me. I have Steve to work with.
What?
Steve. In his body, there's still a living T. Alexia virus. Steve should be a good specimen. Maybe he'll come back alive just as I did, and be able to see your sister again.
You freak!
Don't you touch him!
I'm sorry, dear heart. But my men have already taken him.
You get out of here, Claire.
But what about...
As a surviving member of STARS, I have to finish this.
Remember your promise.
I'll end this once and for all. Say hello to my comrades who you've killed.
I don't know where you get your confidence, Chris.
self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Sure, I'm not human anymore. But just look at the power I've gained. Magnificent, don't you think? Nice try,
Wesker.
Today's your lucky day. Next time we meet, don't count on another.
Next time.
Until we meet again.
All right, back to the original FMV.
Chris, where are you?
Hey, you know that I always keep my promises.
Chris, promise me. Please promise that you won't leave me alone again.
I'm sorry, Claire, but it's not over yet. There's still something we've got to do.
You mean...
Yeah, it's payback time. We've got to destroy Umbrella. Now, let's finish this once and for all!
And you know what's weird? We don't get the smooth credits music. Why was the smooth credits music removed? Resident Evil has a history of having inappropriate credit songs. I'm pretty sure this is the music from the intro when Claire is in the Umbrella building and it's getting shot up by a helicopter. And actually, then it's actually a montage, so it then goes into the residence theme from the island. So it's a montage of a few different themes. So from the Wesker fight, you now understand why after this game, Chris decided he needed to get on the juice and start weight training to get big, to get gains for the next time he encountered Wesker. I mean, he was totally caught off guard by Wesker. Fortunately, he was able to drop the girders on him. And then, in addition, Wesker did get ban-ballowed by the fire. But he's still like, until we meet next time, Chris. And then Wesker cemented his status as the biggest villain in Resident Evil history by suggesting that Steve might come back in the future. How dare he? How dare you, sir? How dare you threaten us with more Steve? He's all like, I've taken Steve's body, and who knows, maybe you'll see him again. Schrodinger's Steve. Steve might come back. He hasn't, but there's always the possibility.
Was a friendly but naive king who wed a very nasty queen. The king was loved, but the queen was feared.
Went dark for a moment because I didn't press anything on the controller for a while. What Gargoyle Mechanics Inc. contributed to this project. The name is evocative. Alright, so by new events, do they mean just like the new cutscenes? The changed cutscenes, maybe? I guess anything that was different between CV and CVX? And I don't know if I even get a grade because I was using the rocket launcher. And there's Claire refusing to unhand Chris. Just staying glommed onto him wherever he goes, because he could vanish at any time. Traipsing off to Europe to take down Umbrella. So she's kind of like wrapped around him like an octopus. from now on. Yeah, well, it does give me a grade. It is a D. I don't know what if they allow you to get a higher grade than that if you're using the rocket launcher. You can't get an A. No, I don't need to upload that to the leaderboards. Okay, well, that's Resident Evil Code Veronica X HD. I guess there's a little bit more we could go over, but we'll leave that to next time, I think. As for right now, this seems like a good place to say goodnight, as the game has been completed and we have seen the additional scenes with Wesker. And I don't know, I feel like the new scenes just feel sloppy, like the way they're included. I don't know, like the fight with Chris and Wesker, it's cool and all, but the pre-rendered cutscene of Chris running out of the base while everything's exploding, they just kind of stop it and fade to black, and then they have the Wesker scene, and then after that's over, they just start playing the FMV again, and it just seems weird. Like, again, it's just sloppy. The pacing is better without it. Even though, you know, it's kind of odd that Wesker just kind of vanishes from the game in the original. I also feel like the scene with him and Claire, Wesker and Claire, just doesn't feel like it needs to be there. It's just there to have an additional scene with Wesker and have him have interaction with Claire. But it doesn't feel like the scene should actually be there. It doesn't do anything. I don't know. It's just there because people want more Wesker. People have Wesker fever, and the only cure is more Wesker, I guess. But that's Code Veronica X HD. I always preferred the Dreamcast version over X. I didn't think the additions were better. And also, I'm not really a fan of how the HD version looks. Like, I can see that they didn't, like, change the polygonal models of any of the characters, but they tried to make it look different by changing the color grading, making it more warm looking. There's also a noise filter, which I didn't notice. I only noticed it when I was looking at the videos I recorded, that this version of the game does have a noise filter, like a Silent Hill game. It's not that prominent, but it's there. I guess just maybe an easy filter you could add to give it a distinct look over the original, maybe. But yeah, overall, I do think that the original version looks better than the HD version, especially with the water. The water. Terrible water in this. Inexcusable. But, yeah, Resident Evil Code Veronica, I still enjoy the game, though I do think I don't like it as much as I did when I originally played it. I do think 2 and 3 on the PS1 hold up better after playing them again after many years than this one did. Though I still like it okay. And of course, we all are waiting with bated breath to see if Capcom's next remake is indeed this one. I don't know if it is. No one knows. Well, no one knows. As of this point in time, no one knows what it's going to be. But I would rather it's either this or 1 than 5. I mean, numerically 5 is next. But there's other things that need it more. And this is one of those things. Resident Evil Code Veronica X HD. Establishing Wesker being super strong, super fast, and having the superpowers. So next time you see him, Chris has to be ready. Yeah, so Wesker mentioned, he said maybe Steve will come back from the dead like I did. And I don't know if, well, they don't say it in the game. I think that we'll get into Wesker's report, where it specifies why he has superpowers now. Spoilers, he injected himself with a virus that would only activate when he died. And he intentionally got himself killed by the Tyrant in RE1 so he could activate his superpowers. I love that explanation. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. But I think I think that next time we'll get into Wesker's report and see what he has to say about that. But that's it for tonight, I think. With Resident Evil Code Veronica X HD. This has been the Xbox 360 version.